This is how the other half live in Cambodia, next to the railway tracks, sheltered from the elements by just a few sheets of plastic. Unvani and her 4 remaining kids have called this place home for more than 10 years. 2 others left looking for better prospects. 4 others died. The family relies on the $1.50 a day that 13-year-old Ashok earns shining shoes.
Sometimes we have nothing to eat for 3 or 4 days. It depends on my boy getting money.
Around 2.6 million Cambodians live in extreme poverty, and the situation is getting worse with a rise in food prices and a decline in the economy. In the last 3 years, acute malnutrition among poor urban children has almost doubled to nearly 16%.
Why are the figures important? Well, 15% is the cut-off that we normally use for a humanitarian emergency. Okay? So we're looking at what is still a small segment of the population, but it's a small segment that really is in a bad way.
It's extreme poverty like this the government aims to eradicate by 2015. But most of the people here have never seen a government handout, and nor would they ever expect one. If they do get any help at all, it's not from the authorities, it's from aid agencies. Cambodia is hugely reliant on donor money. At this school, the World Food Programme feeds 2,000 children, students who'd otherwise be scavengers. Critics of the government say much of the problem is that the country's wealth disappears before it reaches those who need it most.
The money from the donor go to the government, but the money from our resources to the pocket. It is wrong, and I don't know why the donor country. Why? It still give money more and more.
The government brushes such allegations aside. Despite what it sees as a short-term economic crisis, it's still optimistic of achieving its Millennium Development Goals.
At least in 2015, the deadline decided by the UN, we can reduce the population under poverty line to under 20%. Because each year we try to reduce at 1%. But we are not sure about this year, you know.
But every year counts for Unvani's children, for whom survival is a day-to-day affair. Laura Kyle, Al Jazeera, Phnom Penh.